Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. This is an original greatness update for Friday, September 4th, 2020. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 2. First of all, I want to thank God and I want to thank you because I do this for you. On the following couple of days, like right after I uploaded that message of some challenges that I was faced with, and I was reminded from that video to be grateful. Like no matter what's going on, just stay positive, keep your mind focused, and be grateful. That Tuesday morning, I walked outside, I'm smiling, I'm happy, the day belongs to me, and boom, I got a flat. And it hit me, and I'm like, thank God I got a car to have a flat. You know what I'm saying? I take action. And I go ahead and I get the jack, lift the car up, get ready to switch the tires out. And I thought about something. I'm like, the car is in the driveway and it's on a slant. I don't want the car to roll because my dad's father, my grandfather, was actually crushed by a car when he was working on it. So me thinking about that, I'm like, let me do anything I can do to try to minimize any type of issues from happening with me working on this car. So I remembered that my neighbors have a brick. They have a brick in front of their house. I know they use it for something, but it's not mine, so I wanted to ask. Now, I know we hadn't been talking, but I didn't know why. I just felt like they didn't want to be bothered, so I didn't bother. Needless to say, I asked, and I was told no in the most colorful of ways. And in other words, I got cussed out. I got cussed out. But on a serious note, you never know what someone else is going through. You never know. So I just gave him the benefit of the doubt. And I remember, never let anyone steal your joy. You know, did I deserve what happened? No, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what's going on. But I couldn't let that ruin my day. My mom was present and she was nervous and she was worried, and because it was like out of nowhere. My mom rode with me to go to Bell Tire. And when she rode with me, I did everything I could to lift her spirits, take her mind off of it, laugh, joke, talk, whatever I could to keep her in good spirits and keep her happy. So I pull up the Bell Tire and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I done had these tires changed on this car a few times. So I'm not sure if I got them from here. I'm just going to be grateful and be focused on thinking positive. So I go inside, the gentleman at the counter, he asked me the year and all of that. We get that squared away. He did verify. He was like, no, you didn't purchase them here, but you know what? We're going to take care of you at no charge. We're going to take care of it. We're going to fix the flat, no problem. I'm like, see, man, I can get used to this. Thank God I got a car. You know what I'm saying? That I can have a flat on. I mean, just blessings keep coming from left and right. Just keeping this positive mind state and attitude. You know, people can sense it, they can feel it, and they're more than welcome and more than happy to be a part of that. They want to feel it too. Of course, things happen. Some things happen beyond your control, just like the flat. You know, I didn't know that my neighbors was going to tell me no the way they did, or she did, or whatever the case may be. I had no control over that. But what I did have control over was the way I reacted to the circumstances that was happening around me. And you just have to be mindful and aware that you do have control when it comes to how you respond to how things happen. I turned my letter of resignation in to my former employer Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020, and it was awesome. I want to thank you guys for all the love and the support and the best wishes that everybody gave me. Okay. I promised you guys that I was going to share with you how I started my journey of becoming financially independent and being able to get myself to a position where I could quit my day job. So this is where I started. This book right here, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. This has got to be one of my favorite books. I have read this book at least 10 times. At least 10 times. While I was on the line in that plane, the hours that I was working. So I downloaded the app Audible. And your first book that you download, when I did it, was absolutely free. I'm not sure if they still had that promotion or if they still do that, but just check it out and you can try that. And if you actually want a physical copy, I have a link down in the description. You can click that. It takes you right to it and you can purchase it from Amazon. I'm not sure how much it is, but it's well worth whatever it costs. It put me in a position for me to be able to quit my day job and become financially independent. So if you're not willing to pay for that, I don't know what to tell you. But The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. And it's in story format, so it's entertaining. It's not boring. It's not like a step-by-step how-to book. You should do this, you should do that. No, it has characters in it. And you basically use your imagination. It puts you there and it walks you through different financial situations. And even though it's written about historic times, the principles that they teach you in the book still apply. And that's so crazy. They still apply to life today. So please do yourself a favor and purchase this book, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. The book was recommended to me by my virtual mentor, Rohn. Now, what's a virtual mentor? A virtual mentor is somebody who influences you or mentors you that you do not know personally. And actually, Rohn has passed on. But I discovered his content on YouTube. It's a bunch of content he has on YouTube. And I'm guarantee you, it's still changing people's lives today. Probably millions of people's lives today. This content that this man has is awesome. It's fantastic. The messages and principles that he talks about, that's actually how I started reprogramming my mind. I listened to his seminars that I found on YouTube. One of them is 4 hours, another one is like 2 hours. But just search it. I put the name on the screen, somewhere on the screen, so you know how to spell it. But it's Jim Rohn, Rohn. Just search that in YouTube, start listening to it. And I'm telling you, it will start planting the seeds you need for you to start coming up with ideas and ways for you to change your whole outlook. I will have a link down in the description for you to be able to purchase that book. If you want to change your financial situation, you want to improve it, I'm so sincere when I tell you this. This book will give you ideas, tips, and principles on exactly how you do that. And if you have friends, family, anybody you can think of who might need that information, you might be doing well off. Anybody you can think of that might need this information, you purchase the book and give it to them as a gift. And I'm telling you, they will be thanking you. If they implement it, they'll be thanking you for the rest of their life. Back to the channel, Original Greatness. This here is the prototype. This right here is the prototype for Original Greatness t-shirt, apparel, advertising that I'm working with right now, Mr. Prophecy 313 Hughes, and I will have his information down in the description. You can find him on Facebook at Prophecy 313. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, especially a successful one, you have to learn how to network. Network. You have to build a network of people that are successful, that are driven, that are consistent, that are putting their ideas to use and to action. And you build this pool of resources. You end up just having a wealth of opportunities and resources and things you can take advantage of. So definitely take advantage of the power of networking. We're working with people. It's so much easier to work with people than it is to be trying to do everything yourself. I used to make that mistake of trying to do everything myself, being a one-stop shop. And you know what it costs you? You might save money by doing it yourself, but you waste a lot of time because you can only do one thing at a time. And if you can actually focus your attention on something that you're good at and just outsource things that's taking away time from you actually being focused on your bread and your butter, like the 80-20 rule, man, you can go so much further with what you are working on and what you are setting your mind to accomplish. You can go so much further. Tuned in for the channel for the last couple of weeks, or since we got started, you should notice by now we have two domain names. But now I'm about to break down to you how those work. Originalgreatness.com takes you to the latest content. That takes you directly to the latest video. So now IAMORIGINALGREATNESS.com takes you to the YouTube channel. That way you can see the banner and actually go through the content and pick what video you actually want to watch. You can subscribe, you can share. That's the actual channel. We'll do updates throughout the week as necessary. I don't know how many, it could fluctuate. The main content of this channel will be uploaded on Mondays at 4 p.m. If it's a holiday on a Monday, we're going to upload them on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Our goal is 1 million subscribers. There's no need to set a goal for 10,000 or 100,000 or 500,000. That's on the way to 1 million. And that's our goal. We can accomplish so much more when we level up and we hit these goals and we hit these targets working together. Now, if you found anything of value for you in this video, support whatever you can. Go ahead and Cash App. Send anything you feel like it was worth. It will greatly be appreciated. As always, be original, be great, and say, I am original greatness. Enjoy the bonus footage, and God bless.